Phenom 300E. And we are at... We've got a flight plan. We're at 7FL6. This is a private airstrip. Oh, looks like somebody else is gearing up for a night flight here in a Diamond DA-62. This is a private airstrip for a gated community. These houses here, they're gated in, they're fenced in, and they have an airstrip right in the middle, and they can take a little golf cart and go unpack their... Oh, the fuel truck's right here, that's good. They can unpack their warehouse or their hangar, bring their private airplane out, and they can take off and go where they want. We've been contracted to come in, so we flew in this morning, and we've got a group of people, 6 passengers, that are going with us to Charlotte. They are paying us to fly them private from their private airstrip that they've got here to KCLT Charlotte International. Then they're going to load a larger aircraft in Charlotte, and they're flying international. So a lot of money that these people have. They're going to fly private to Charlotte and then load up on a larger aircraft and head on out. Head on out. I think they said England is where they're headed. London Heathrow. So we're going to get them there. We've got a late night flight for them, though. It's already getting dark. And there's some weather. Now, the weather here is cleared up a little bit, but towards Charlotte, it gets a little nasty. Let's get this private business jet going. The only thing I don't like about this aircraft, like I said, I flew it in this morning. I love everything about it except it needs better optimization. Unfortunately, it's new. It just released. They'll optimize it. That'll be fine. Until then, it can be a little laggy, a little stuttery at times. And there's no auto throttle, which throws me off big time because I'm used to business jets, Citation, Longitude, Pilatus, PC-24 that have those things. And let's see, engine's good, batteries good, that looks good, good. All right, maintenance. Let's double check. Tire health is good. Of course, I haven't flown it much, so everything is good. Brake pads are good. That's good. Batteries, okay. VCS vapor cycle system. This is the air conditioning system. And if you start this engines of this jet with the air conditioning on, it completely breaks the air conditioning. It just completely breaks it. Learned that the hard way. That looks good. 4.6 liters out of 4.85 liters of oil is fine. I learned that one the hard way, so make sure I don't do that this time. But that all looks good, so let's go ahead and import our flight plan from SimBrief. It's good. Get our ground ops going. We can go ahead and open the cargo doors. When they get here, they'll want to load their cargo. The cabin door is open. Let's roll out the red carpet. We're going to go ahead and connect the GPU, throw the security cones down. We'll leave the chocks off. Passenger 6, it's got everything loaded in here. It's supposed to remember the amount of fuel from the last flight, and as you can see, it's done that because we are not even at, we're a little over 500 kilograms, but we need 1,203 kilograms of block fuel. I'm going to take that up to 1,400. Let's go ahead and load that real time and get the fuel truck dispatched, which it's right there. It's not far. While we do wait on the fuel truck, we can go ahead and get these things started. IFE on, Gen 1 auto, Gen 2 auto, bleed 1 auto, bleed 2 auto. Come under here. Hydraulic pumps on, pump 1 auto, pump 2 auto. We can come over here. We'll go ahead and throw the windshield heat on and the ADS probes into auto. We probably won't need icing protection, at least until we start our descent into Charlotte, if there's some bad weather still going on there. So we'll keep that there for now. ECS both, and then mode auto for the pressurization system. Now, we'll go ahead and kick the cabin temps and cockpit temp to low, and we'll go ahead and put the fan on high, but we are not going to start this air conditioning system until the engines are running, because we do not want it to break. The fuel truck is arriving. Let's head out. See what the fuel man's got going on. Okay, he's here. And we needed 1,400 kilograms of fuel, right? So we only need 1,200. I'm going to do 1,400 for a little walking around money. Know what I'm saying? A little walking around fuel. A little go around fuel. Run this test. That looks good. Run this test. That looks good. Let's hook her up. We should be on battery. It's just hard to see because of the flashlight. We got 517 kilograms. Let's increase that. We're going to go 1,400 kilograms for this height. 1,000, 11, 1,200. A little bit more, 1,300. I know it's hard to see. I can barely see it myself because of this flashlight. But 1,400 kilograms. So now let's open her up. Let's open her up, and we're taking fuel. We are taking fuel. We're at 700 kilograms out of 1,400. Love the paint job on this jet. So good. Alright, we're at 1,100 kilograms out of 1,400. $1,200 kilograms, a couple more to go. $1,300. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. $1,400. All right, let's shut her off. You. Oh, the red carpet's covered in dirt. Maybe I need to do a little cleaning. We'll double check. We'll double check. Here, let's see. Yeah, it's messy. Let's clean the cabin. Alright, clean the cabin. We've done that. Now when we come out... Oh, it's still messy. Okay. Visual glitch then. Is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and kick the battery on. And we'll attach the ground power there. And they're arriving. They're arriving in the bus, or the van. They're coming in a van. Ooh, see, a little bit laggy. Just where it's not optimized. They are approaching. Very nice. So let's go ahead and get this completed. Voice data test in progress. Oh, the jet just spawned there and went away. The van has approached. Passengers have arrived. They are preparing to board. Voice erase. Excuse me. Test in progress. Ready. Next. TAWS system test. Traffic awareness and warning system. TAWS system test. We're waiting on that. That usually takes a little while. TAWS might not be running properly. We need some dome lights in here or something. Let's get our nav lights on. Let's get that on. Emergency light, armed, passenger control. Let's do our tests here. Fire test.
Fire. TAWS system test. Okay.
TAWS system test
failure.
Okay. Oh, but it failed, so it's not lined yet. It's not on. Smoke detector test.
Fire.
And the passengers are taking selfies. A&N test. I'm going to have to look that one up. I'm not sure what it is. But it seemed to test okay. Stall protection test.
Stall.
Passengers are still taking
Stall.
selfies.
Stall.
Ice protection.
Stall. Stall.
Ice protection
Stall,
test is
stall.
okay. We'll run this test. That's good. Keep it on auto. Cool. I need everybody on board so we can get the air conditioning going. The passengers are boarding now. TAWS system test. Hopefully it aligns properly this time. Passengers are still boarding, and we got a couple of them on now.
TAWS system test.
Hey, it passed.
Okay.
Traffic test. It's looking good.
Traffic system test passed.
Traffic system test passed. Next. Oh, what is the temperature here? No, we want to go 7FL6. It's 27 Celsius. It is 27 Celsius. Okay. Send that data over. Are we all loaded? We are all loaded. We can close the cabin door, forward, aft cargo. Go to cabin comfort. It's going to start getting hot. It's going to start getting very hot. So we're going to play a welcome announcement. And while we're doing that,
we are preparing for departure.
We are going to start the
Should be
engines.
airborne shortly.
And get the air conditioning going. Okay, that's engine number 2's up and running. Let's get engine number 1 up and running. Just look through the roof. Hold on. Alright, engine 1 is up and running. Cool. Let's get the air conditioning on. We want that temperature to be cold, baby. Ice cold. Air conditioning is on. Fans on high. We need the bleed air on. We can come off of ground power. We can get rid of the red carpet. We can get rid of the GPU and the security cones. 22.4 Celsius. Not bad, but we need a little. We want it a little bit chillier than that, just for comfortability's sake. Just for comfortability's sake. And we're running VFR to IFR, so let's get this programmed in. We're leaving out 7 FL6 Spruce Creek. We're heading out runway 6. There's no departure or transition. We're going direct from there. We're going direct to Roy's. Now, once we get to close to our cruising altitude, we'll grab IFR clearance for our way into Charlotte. After Roy's, we're going direct CRG. After CRG, we're going direct VIA. And then we'll add our destination, which is going to be KCLT. And we'll select our arrival. We're going to be going via the Stalker 5 arrival, checker transition to runway 18 left. Load. Alright, we're looking pretty. We're looking pretty. See, how does the how's that look? Looks good. It looks good, my friend. It looks good. Alright, back down here. Procedures, departure. That's as good as we're gonna get it. The approach It's going to be 18 left vectors. I just happen to know this runway's altitude. You're rocking. We'll double check it. I'm probably wrong. It's either it's 1,002. I know for sure it's 1,002 feet for minimums. I'm pretty sure. I fly into Charlotte all the time. Left. It is 1,002. That's what I thought. Minimum's 1,002. We can load that. We're not going to activate it yet. This procedure looks good there. Vertical nav. Speed 250 FMS. Climb. We'll climb at 250. 240 under 10,000 feet or within 15 nautical miles of the airport. That looks good. Cruise at 310 knots. Descending at 275. Transition 18,000. 240 knots below 10,000 feet or within 20 nautical miles of KCLT, which is good. That's what we want. That looks good there. So we'll hit next. Next. Aircraft loading. Pilot. How many? We got 6 passengers. Passenger 1 and 2. Passenger 3 and 4. Passenger 5 and 6. Fuel on board, sync, next. Takeoff weight, that looks good. Weather here. So refresh it. It is dry. The wind is 10 knots at 150. Temperature's 27 Celsius. Barrel pressure's 3006. How are we doing? It's a little warm. It's a little warm. The AC's keeping it cool. It's keeping it just cool enough. Let's get our barrels set. Once we get going and start climbing, it'll get nice and chilly in here. 006, that's good. 3006, and then we actually have to set this one. Yep, see, barrel mismatch, and then once we get that set, that's good. Runway, 4,000 feet. We need 3,000, so we're good there. Takeoff config, ice protection will be off. Takeoff flaps will be 1. Let's go ahead and set flaps at 1. There we go. Takeoff data, accept our takeoff speeds. Yeah, that looks good. Our speed bugs. 104, 115. So rotate at 104. Alright. And initialize. Accept initialization. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. So, no tower here. And we're going VFR, which means visual, to IFR, which means instrument rating. So we're just going to go over to a common traffic advisory frequency 122725. 22725. And we're going to squawk 1200 VFR and ident. We're going to get ready to go. November 91 Alpha Romeo, taxiing to runway 06. Alright, let's turn the taxi light on. Let's get we can hit our strobe going. We'll wait until we get to the runway for strobe, I guess. Emergency lights armed. Everything's looking good. We need to go left here according to the map. Brakes off. Everybody seems really happy. We need to go ahead and hit the seat belts on. Everybody seems really happy because it's about room temperature. It's a little above room temperature, so it's not too bad.
Approaching runway 10.
Now we do need our flight director going. We're going to run heading. And I messed this up when I flew it in here this morning. I always run live weather. In almost every flight that I do, I'd say 90 to 95% of my flights, live weather. When I flew it in this morning, I had a rough time on takeoff. Number one, it likes to pull. It was pulling hard to the right. It's going to pull hard to the right again because of the weather here. But it's no auto throttle, and it climbs so fast. So I'm going to vertical. We're going to go altitude of, what are we going up to? We're going up to 41,000 feet. Look at our altitude selector, 41,000. A bit lower than that. And we're going to do VS of like 6,000 feet is normal. November 91 Alpha Romeo entering the runway to take off runway 6 and fly runway heading. There's not going to be anybody here, such a private little airstrip. We'll climb initially at 5,000 feet. That's good. And I'm on this traffic advisory frequency. If anybody had been coming into landing, I would have heard them. They would have announced, hey, we're coming into land. But we didn't hear anything, so knew the runway was clear. Let's turn it around. All right, get it lined up. Get our strobe on. We should have done that as we were entering the runway, but everything should be good. Everything looks good. 14. So, yeah, let's take it up to Toga. Toga power. Airspeed alive. We're going to have to use a lot of left rudder because this crosswind is going to be rough on us on takeoff. It's trying to pull to the right already. Alright, get her off the ground because she's pulling hard. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Man, that was rough. That was rough. Flaps up. We've got an aggressive climb. This thing climbing at 6,000 feet per minute is pretty normal. Pretty normal, though. Oh, we want to swing it around here to our nav track. We'll go ahead and pre-select nav there. Go for when it intercepts that. And we're just going to keep climbing. Now we need to bring the throttle back down from Toga to climb. We're going to hit flight level change. Flight level change and let it do its thing. Now how's the temperature looking? Oh yeah, we don't need anti-ice. Not anywhere ready for that. So we're climbing. Let's go ahead and get on center frequency, center controls, 134.0. We're not going to speak to them yet. We're just going to listen in, and once we get close to cruising altitude,
Southwest
we'll,
2492, descend and maintain flight level 260. Cleared for the tiny.
We've got a little bit of weather off to the west here in Central Florida.
Down to flight level 260.
It looks like we're going to be hanging
Cleared for
east
the
of
tiny
it.
for arrival into Fort Myers,
East. Of course, the weather.
2492.
I know you can't see my mouse, but the weather is coming from west to east and like a bowl-shaped pattern,
Legion
like a U
491,
pattern.
descend and maintain
So we
flight
might
level
end up in,
230. Cleared
some
for
weather.
the Tiki 4 arrival into Fort
Just a little
Lauderdale.
bit on once arrival into
Descending
Charlotte.
to flight level 230.
But we're going to be able to climb
Cleared
and
for
get
the
above
Tiki
this.
4 arrival
So
into Fort Lauderdale,
we're good
Allegiant
there.
491.
One 32.175. See ya. Southwest 2492.
JetBlue 195, radar contact.
Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of the seat belts here. Let them move around. Go use the bathroom if they need to. We're still hovering 22.8 Celsius. I like to see that between 20 and 22. So it is a little high for my liking. We've got the fans on high.
Allegiant 3016, radar contact.
As low as we can get her. Now, as we climb, the temperature is going to drop. Now, I'm going to have to turn the air conditioning off. But for now, we need it to lower a little bit. It's a little warm. Not too bad. Everybody's still happy here. We've got Hank Fox. He's a first-timer. How's he feeling? How you feeling, Hank? Found Sophia super friendly. His first flight feels less scary, so he's ecstatic. That's good. That's good. I'm glad the young professional in Sophia
Frontier Flight 1952, radar contact.
Sophia has Wi-Fi, coffee, and a window seat. Living the dream. Nice. And Sophia's the young professional. We've got the anxious connector and Uma Wang.
134.35
Check the ETA and
Frontier Flight
relax. Looks like
1308.
we'll make it.
Good
So our
day.
flight's on time, so Uma's feeling pretty comfortable. We've got Ingrid Lynch as the nervous flyer. Seems calm for once, gazing out the window peacefully, so, you know, comfortable flight. We've got Yaw Zimmerman, a parent with a child. And the child are both content. They're playing with toys quietly, so... Benicio Irvington looks content. This is the standard that they expect. Cool, we'll reach cruise altitude. We'll serve some coffee and some snacks, and temperature is going down. We can see the temperature's down from 22.8 Celsius to 22.4 Celsius, and we got the air conditioning on and the fan on high. So overall, a good flight. We do need to switch to standard because we're over 18,000 feet. But we are standard.
United 520, radar contact.
We are standard. We get this switched over to KCLT, which is where we're headed into.
132.175
there, we're looking
for Allegiant
wet. It's
2653.
wet. It's currently raining. According to the METAR, it's raining. And Charlotte right now, 3011 barometric pressure. We'll go ahead and pre-tune for that. 3011. 3011.
Allegiant 2903, radar contact.
Over. So these have to be matching in order for it to not display a warning and flash and be upset.
Over to
But
Miami Center on 132.2, American 2960.
this jet is rated to be flown by a single pilot if need be. Now you can fly with a co-pilot, but you don't have to. So do you have to like reach over every time? That would be super annoying. There should be a way to slave the co-pilots to the pilots.
Switching to Houston Center on 132.1.
We got a nice little tailwind pushing us at 14 knots. A stable flight. Not a lot of turbulence. There was so much turbulence on the way in this morning. Just so much turbulence. But we're rocking pretty smooth right now. 21.6. We're looking pretty chill there.
1226, radar contact.
So let's turn the AC.
JetBlue
Back a
1251,
little bit.
contact Miami Center on 126.525.
I want to keep it around 21.5. Between 21 and 22.
126.525.
Pretty
JetBlue
comfortable.
1251, thanks for the help.
21.4, so it's still going down. Let's raise it a little bit more. Oh, there's lightning. I saw a lightning blast over there.
American 1154.
See, what's the temp? We're not in the soup. It is below freezing, but we're not in the soup, so we're fine. We're not going to run any anti-ice.
132.175, Southwest 1296.
21.4 is still going down. As we climb, it's going to keep going down, so I'm going to have to keep raising it.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 2079, flight level 340.
Southwest 2079, radar contact.
We are headed up to 410. I believe that's where we're going.
Moxie 855, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.275.
Let's go ahead and get our ILS programmed while we're here. We might as well do that. Nav 1 and Nav 2. That should
Southwest 677,
110.35, and it
radar
already has it pre-programmed because when we put in the flight plan, it said, oh, we're landing 18 left at KCLT. That's 110.35, it pre-programmed.
Allegiant 2653, radar
that's
contact.
good. So what we need to do is set a heading bug to go straight ahead, because we're going to take it out of nav mode into heading mode, because we are leaving FMS mode.
Radar contact.
And we have changed, you can see right here, from nav to heading. But we're going to leave active nav mode into
Switching to Miami Center on
localizer, which is
128.225,
programmed
Southwest
110.25, but we need
2079.
to set the course to 183 degrees. Whoops. Let's just go that way, all the way around to 100.
Delta 3079, radar contact.
183. 79. 183. Now that it's 183,
1154, radar
we can
contact.
switch her back to FMS mode and then go back into nav mode, and we're good to go. Yeah, we got off course a
Allegiant
little bit. It's going
491,
to correct it
contact
by
Houston
going back
Center
to the
on
left.
132.175.
Let's see. We want to set our PFD.
121.175, Allegiant 1158, thanks for the help.
FMS 1 and then nav 1 on bearing 2. Be fine. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
5.075, Mach 821, thanks.
Everything's looking chill. Everybody seems pretty content.
FedEx 1209, radar contact.
Everybody's pretty content, so we get to cruise in altitude. We'll serve a little bit of coffee, some tea, and some
134.275, JetBlue
snacks.
195.
You all good back there? Oh, the cabin light is that's pretty bright.
134.35.
Of course, I've got the internal cabin on the passenger control, but if I turn it off, is that going to upset anybody if it's off?
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2268, flight level 290.
Delta 2268, radar
If
contact.
it's off versus passenger control at night, I gave them the control of the lights, and they had them on.
Allegiant 502.
I turn the
flight
lights
level
off, and
370.
everybody's ecstatic.
Allegiant
happy.
502, radar contact.
The numbers are going up, so we'll leave the lights off, just see
American
how it goes.
1154, contact Indianapolis Center on
Temperature did go up just a
127.025.
little bit, so we're going to crank her down a little bit.
127.025 for American 1154. Jacksonville Center, Delta 2296, flight level 370.
Air conditioning is still off.
Over to Miami Center on 133.475, Southwest 2492.
21.7. Okay, it's just going down just because we're increasing altitude. The fans, the bleed air fans on high.
Southwest 1296, radar contact.
We've got an average rating of 98%. That's good.
Allegiant 2719, radar contact.
See ya. United 1124.
Allegiant 2722, contact Houston
Looking
Center on
A-okay.
135.775.
21.2. It is getting chilly.
135.775 for Allegiant 2722. Good day.
Let's turn it back up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Frontier Flight 3507, radar contact.
It's 21 Celsius.
Southwest 2478, radar contact.
Ingrid Lynch is
Allegiant
holding their ears,
2653, radar
eyes wide
contact.
with concern. Wait, what's going on? You've got a 99, 98.
On
Headphones
to
on, code flowing.
133.55, Frontier Flight 1952. Good day.
Hardly noticed. Too busy doing mental time calculations.
Out of current altitude for flight level 270.
Trying to comfort the child through the pressure change.
Southwest 1231.
Expects better cabin pressure management.
Legion 1195, radar
popping their
contact.
ears and looking worried. Better cabin pressure management.
128.225, Southwest 2079, thanks.
It's on auto. The heating.
Southwest 2736, radar contact.
Maybe we're climbing too quickly.
Southwest 1293, radar contact.
It's possible we're climbing too quickly, but everybody's still happy for the
FedEx
most
510,
part.
radar contact. Southwest 2106, radar contact.
Legion 2726, radar contact.
Jacksonville Center, November 91 Alpha Romeo. Wait for them to
Legion 2838, radar
tell
contact.
us they got a moment to talk to us, because the radio's been super busy. Super duper busy, but we have our vertical track up.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, good evening.
November 91 Alpha Romeo, we're ready to begin our descent via the Stalker 5 arrival, checker transition to 6000 into Charlotte.
American 7280, radar contact.
Super busy comms tonight at Jacksonville Center.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, descent via Stalker 5 to 6000.
I'm glad they gave us permission to go ahead and descend, because we were going to do it anyway. We're already going down. Descend via Stalker 5 to 6000, checker transition into Charlotte, November 91 Alpha Romeo, thanks. Alright, we got to cut back on the throttle a little bit here. We got to cut back on the throttle so we're not overspeeding.
Jacksonville Center, FedEx 1339, flight level 320. FedEx 1339, radar contact.
We're full idle.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 549, flight level 360.
Alright, let's let them know, hey, we're
JetBlue 549, radar contact. American 3137, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.275.
134.275, American 3137.
Fuel low pressure, what? Why? We have plenty of fuel on board.
Jacksonville Center, FedEx 1662, flight level 340.
We have plenty of fuel on board.
FedEx 1662, radar contact.
Auto. Armed.
Air Canada 1098, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
127.025, see ya, Air Canada 1098.
Okay, I don't know. It gave us a low fuel pressure warning there for just a second,
Southwest,
and now it's good though.
flight
So,
level 260.
I don't know.
Southwest 2415, radar contact. Frontier Flight 3507, contact Indianapolis Center on 126.575.
Yeah, I played a descent announcement, but everybody's just sleeping. Nobody woke up for the descent
126.575.
announcement.
See ya.
So.
Frontier Flight 3507.
Jacksonville Center, United 1324, flight level 380. United 1324, radar contact. Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 2593, flight level 380. Frontier Flight 2593, radar contact.
Man, we're coming down into the soup for this landing. We're going to be making a landing in the rain. It's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough landing. I suck at landing this plane. Longitude, Citation X,
Moxie 243, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
various other business jets. I can butter them. I butter them all day long. As a matter of fact, I land business jets better than I do Airbuses or Boeings. I just absolutely butter business jets.
Center.
Not this
American
one.
2094.
This one I am a little rough in. I'll get better at it.
American 2094, radar contact.
And it's probably just due to no auto throttle in this thing. Something I'll get
Jacksonville
used
Center,
to.
JetBlue 1827, flight level 380.
JetBlue 1827, radar contact. Brickyard 5593, descend and maintain flight level 250, cleared for the Lunny 2 arrival into Jacksonville. The descent for flight level 250. Cleared for the Lunny 2 arrival into Jacksonville, Brickyard 5593. Allegiant 2620, descend and maintain flight level 260. Cleared for the Dades 2 arrival into
I
St.
guess
Pete.
we want to keep that off.
Leaving for flight level 260.
Alright, we want to keep that off.
Into St. Pete, Allegiant 2620.
It's fine. Keep it off. We can increase speed the flight up a little bit.
Center, JetBlue 655, flight level 380.
We're not quite
JetBlue 655,
down to
radar
our
contact.
transition altitude of 18,000 feet yet. Or our slowdown altitude to 10,000 feet. So let's speed it up a little bit. We're going to be landing in the soup, man. It's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough, and it's going to be a rough landing for me. I'm not going to butter it. I just hope it's okay enough.
Frontier Flight 2615, descend and maintain flight level 230. Cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando.
In the descent for flight level 230. Cleared for the Sunfield 3 arrival into Orlando, Frontier Flight 2615.
Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 2838, flight level 390. Allegiant 2838, radar contact.
It's going to start getting hotter as we
JetBlue
descend.
225,
So we're going to
descend
go
and
ahead
maintain flight level 260. Cleared for the Dades 2 arrival into
down a
Tampa.
little bit.
Down to flight level 260. Cleared for the Dades 2 arrival into Tampa, JetBlue 225. Jacksonville Center, Allegiant 2620, flight level 380. Allegiant 2620, radar contact.
We are trying to hit 280 knots. We're almost there. Everybody's still sleeping.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, expect the ILS runway 18 left approach into Charlotte, and confirm you have information echo.
Expect ILS runway 18 left approach into Charlotte. We'll get information echo, November 91 Alpha Romeo. They want us to get information echo, so let's go put the second comms onto ATIS 12115. We can do that.
3859, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
127.025,
Heading,
for Mach
altitude,
859.
and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and
We'll
hold
get
short
this
instructions.
information echo.
Advise on initial contact you have information echo. Charlotte Douglas International Airport, information echo. 0152 Zulu. Arriving runways 18 left, 19 right. Departing runways 18 center, 19 right. Wind 260 at 6. Visibility 10. Rain.
Raining.
Scattered at 9
That's why they wanted me to
0.
listen to it.
Broken at 1600.
It's raining. It's
Broken
over
at
there.
6000.
With all the
Overcast
thunder
at
and the
14.
lightning.
14,000.
It's like right over that way.
Temperature 22. Dew point 21.
We're going to be
Altimeter
landing in the soup. It's going to be
3011.
super
Density
rough.
altitude 1500
255,
feet.
contact Washington Center on
Advise on
But we're
133.5.
probably not going to need anti-ice.
Altitude.
It'll probably
And
be
if flight
warm enough
following
by
is
the time we
requested.
get to the soup that we
Read back all
won't need
runway and
anti-ice.
hold
It's
short
nice.
instructions. Advise on
Alright,
initial
information
contact
echo.
you have information echo.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2386, flight level 370.
Delta 2386, radar contact. Book MT-4061, descend and maintain flight level 230.
In the descent for flight level 230, Envoy 4061.
Oh, Hank's got to go piss. But he's sleeping. Of course, they would all have to go pee as we're descending. Getting ready for a landing. Let's do a general announcement, see if we can wake them up. Hey, Uma
Jacksonville
woke
Center,
up.
Speedbird 23,
Ingrid
flight level
woke up. Y'all woke
370.
up.
Speedbird 23, radar contact.
Oh, it's a little cold. A little cold for Yuma. We want to bring it back up to 22
November 901
Celsius.
Alpha Romeo. Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
135.05 for Jacksonville Center, November 91 Alpha Romeo. See ya. Jacksonville Center, November 91 Alpha Romeo is descending to 6,000 via the Stalker 5 arrival. Checker transitioned into Charlotte with information echo.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, Jacksonville Center, Echo is current. Thanks for that. Good evening.
Echo is current. Thanks for that. Good evening. Thank you. She said thank you for getting information echo and let me know that information echo is the current. So that's good.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 200, flight level 330.
Delta 200, radar contact. Brickyard 5661, contact Beaufort approach on 125.125.
On 125.125, Brickyard 5661, thanks.
Now we got people going to poopy. It's a bad time to have to poopy. Who's in there? Hank Fox, first time flyer. Had to poop. Alright. Do what you gotta do, buddy. But we're gonna be coming in for landing soon, so. Hank Fox is curious about the lavatory, but too shy to ask. Well, you're in there, figure it out.
Brickyard 5593, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
127.025 for Brickyard 5593. Good day.
Moxie 243, contact Indianapolis Center on 126.575.
126.575 for Moxie 243.
Everybody's going to take a shit.
Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 1537, flight level 380.
Frontier Flight 1537, radar contact.
Now, we'll be warm enough once we hit the soup that we won't need anti-ice, which is nice.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, contact Charlotte approach on 126.15.
12615 for Charlotte approach, November 91 Alpha Romeo, see ya. Charlotte approach, November 91 Alpha Romeo is descending to 6,000 via Stalker 5 arrival, checker transition into Charlotte. Good evening.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, Charlotte approach, good evening. November 901 Alpha Romeo, bad news. A flock of geese was reported near short final. Hold it, Stalker is published. Left turns won't be long. 5 to 10 minutes at the most.
Shit. A flock of geese reported near short final. We'll hold it, Stalker, and it's published to make left turns 5 to 10 minutes. Thanks. November 91 Alpha Romeo. Man, so we're going to have to, at Stalker, we're going to have to hit 12,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 7804, contact Atlanta Center on 125.625.
A flock of geese. They're scaring a flock of geese off the damn runway.
125.625, Frontier Flight 7804.
They're trying to scare geese off the runway, so we're going to have to hold it Stalker 12,000 feet and make left-hand turns for 5
Southwest
to 10 minutes.
3100, contact Washington Center on 118.925.
Onto 118.925, Southwest 3100, good day.
We'll go ahead and kick our lights on. We're not going to hit seat belts just yet. Make our left-hand turns around Stalker for 5 to 10
November
minutes.
901 Alpha Romeo, clear direct lead.
Oh, nice. Okay, we're not going to have to do that. Clear direct leaks, November 91 Alpha Romeo. So let's go back nav. And we're cleared direct leaks. That is awesome, baby. That is awesome. So let's keep going down to 6,000. So they got rid of those geese a lot quicker than they thought they would, I guess. We're not going to have
FedEx 1662, contact Atlanta Center on 134.2.
134.2, FedEx
Make a bunch of lefts.
1662.
Make it up to us, they gave us direct leaks. Very cool. Very cool. bring her back down to 22 Celsius. And it leaks. We won't be at
UPS 1307,
10,000.
contact Atlanta Center on
I think so. I think we wanna be lower
123.725.
than that. I think we want to be
Switching to
lower
Atlanta
than
Center
that.
on 123.725, UPS 1307.
6,000. So let's call this.
Jacksonville Center, Moxie 243, 1000.
Moxie 243, radar contacts. Frontier Flight 3692, contact Atlanta Center on 135.35.
135.35, Frontier Flight 3692, see ya.
Vertical track.
Jacksonville Center, Blue Streak 5676,
Vertical track.
4000.
There we go.
Blue Streak 5676, radar contacts.
Are you back in the yellow?
KLM 248, contact Atlanta Center on 120.425.
120.425, see ya, KLM 248.
Jacksonville Center, Blue Streak 5676, 1000.
Yeah, we're in
Blue
the
Streak
soup.
5676, radar
We're
contacts.
going down in the soup, but it's warm. We've got static air temperature of 4 Celsius, total air temperature of 15 Celsius. Our ISA's plus 13 Celsius. So no chance of ice. We're not going to run anti-ice, but we are going down into a friggin' thunderstorm to land. So shit's about to get interesting. It's about to get real. This landing is going to suck for me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I just need it to be soft enough that it doesn't jar these people and I get a good rating. Right now, an average of 87% in the green. It's fine. We'll take that. We'll take that. $10,000 feet. Time to get your seatbelts on, guys.
Jacksonville Center, Moxie 243, 5000.
Moxie 243, radar contacts.
Jacksonville Center, Charlie Tango Quebec, Romeo 1000.
Charlie Tango, Quebec Romeo, radar contacts.
Let's go ahead and play a landing announcement. Oh, that brought him up into the green. We're in the soup. We're in the soup. I'm not seeing any lightning. I'm not seeing much of anything, but you would see lightning if it was close. I'm not seeing
Charlie
that.
Tango, Quebec Romeo, contact Kansas City Center on 127.7.
It actually looks here like
7.7 for Charlie Tango Quebec Romeo.
there's not going to be any rain coming in. We're just going to be in heavy cloud cover.
Jacksonville Center, Moxie 243,
So we
3000.
might be all right. We're going to have rough winds. We're going to have a
243 radar
rough
contact.
crosswind probably on touchdown, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as we thought unless we go quick. So we've got another big cell, big yellow cell. It's up at the top left right of the middle display there. That is heading right for the runway. So and then to the right of the middle display, we've got some yellow there. Those are thunderstorms occurring. We're coming in perfect timing, just lucky timing.
Contact Washington Center on 124.025.
Where we're going to be landing in between those two cells where it's a little bit calmer and hopefully not a lot of rain or thunder, lightning, or anything of that nature. But we need to go quick before that next cell comes over and we have to land.
Air 0 Foxtrot Tango contact Kansas City Center on 127.7.
127.7, King Air 0 Foxtrot Tango, thanks.
Seat belts are on. Everybody's got their seat belts. Seatbelt signs on. Good.
Turn the temperature
down a little bit.
Moxie 243, radar contact.
Alright, now we just need to wait for them to vector us to final. There's the airport. The lights did not look very bright. We should be seeing some very bright runway lights, and they could have them turned down where they look like they're in some soupy mess right now. It's possible they just got the lights turned down.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, turn right heading 030 vectors for the ILS runway 18 left approach.
Turn right heading 030, November 91 Alpha Romeo. They're going to take us away from the airport a little bit. Vectors
November 901 Alpha Romeo, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, November 91 Alpha Romeo. Goodness, everybody's awake for what could potentially be a horrible landing from me. I suck at landing this thing, even in calm weather and daylight, clear skies, and very light breeze. I still can't land this thing properly. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This over to localizer. Pulling us away from the airport. I wish they'd turn us back around already. We need to land before we get to that soupy mess. Of course, they could potentially be delaying us because of the geese. Get back already. Did they forget about me? November 91 Alpha Romeo requesting vectors to runway 18 left.
November 91 Alpha Romeo, turn left heading 260 vectors for the ILS, runway 18 left approach.
260 vectors for runway 18 left, November 91 Alpha Romeo. They forgot about me. How's that for realism? But that's alright, we'll turn left heading 260. Trying to get down before we get into that bad yellow cell, and they forgot about me.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, 13 miles from Eagle, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 2,400 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS, runway 18 left approach.
Left 240, 2,400 feet until established on the localizer, November 91 Alpha Romeo. 2,400 feet. 2,400 feet. Alexa. My Alexa's going haywire. Updating, I think. About 15 miles out.
High speed.
We need to go ahead and start getting some flaps down and some landing gear out. Ready for tower. Let's go ahead and start recording. I want to record this landing. Just in case I happen to actually butter it. I know that's not going to be the case, but you know, just in case. But is afraid to unbuckle. Well, you should be. We're coming in for a landing. You're just going to have to hold it. Let me guess, yaw, you need to go to... Well, you should have gone. You should have gone when you had the chance. We're landing now. You'll just have to wait. I'll kick off the seatbelt signs after we land. Making a landing. Lights are on there. Yeah, everything's good. Let's increase speed a little bit. Oh, okay, that's water. Thought I saw geese. I was like, oh no, it's water. We are going to be in the soup. We're going to be in the soup for this landing. This landing's not, it's not going to be a pretty one. It probably won't be my worst, but it's definitely not going to be anywhere near one of my best. That's for sure. Although it might not be raining towards the runway, I'm hoping. Let's slow down for this turn because this aircraft is, I don't know.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1 at 60 ME.
118.1 Charlotte Tower at 60 ME, November 91 Alpha Romeo. At 60 ME, alright. Yeah, it's going to do this back and forth thing. Where it goes left, right, left, right, left, right, trying to establish properly on the localizer. I don't know if that's a mistake I'm making. Other planes don't do that. I'm thinking it's just a bad coding on FS Reborn's part, but it'll settle. It'll settle. Charlotte Tower, November 91 Alpha Romeo, established on the localizer for runway 18 left at 6 mile final.
November 91 Alpha Romeo, Charlotte Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 18 left. November 91 Alpha Romeo, runway 18 left, winds 260 at 6, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 18 left, November 91 Alpha Romeo. Well, we can see the runway at least. I mean, we are in some soupy soup. We got some water flowing around the flight deck here, but we can at least see the runway. So we're going to be able to manual land. Whoops, I forgot to arm the approach. So we're going to have to manually bring her in from here. It's alright. We'll bring her in manual. My fault for not arming the approach, but it's fine. We are way high though. Oh man, we got 13 knot wind. It is more of a headwind, but it is kind of coming from the right. So let's get down here. Oh, passenger comfort because I had to dive. Really? Suck it up, people. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're fine. You're fine. Man. Hoity-toities, man, I tell you. Oh my god, the stuttering. Yeah, this aircraft is poorly optimized. It needs some help. They need to optimize it better.
500.
Because I'm getting some bad stutters with it on a 4090, 14900K. We're a little low, but we're fine. Oh, bad stutter. Bad stutter coming in on the landing.
300. Minimums. Minimums. Minimums.
bad stutter. Bad stutter.
Flight director.
Oh, that was smooth. We'll take it. We'll take it. On the brakes. We'll take it. The passengers still aren't happy because I had to dive there. But it's whatever. We're going left or right? I think general aviation is to the right. Not bad. That was actually a pretty soft touch. I did forget to arm the approach. Not too bad at all. Oop, nope, we need to pull forward a little more.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, contact ground on 121.8.
121.8 for ground, November 91 Alpha Romeo. See ya. Alright, 121.8. November 91 Alpha Romeo, request taxi to general aviation parking. Get rid of the strobe. Put that back down to taxi.
November 901 Alpha Romeo, taxi to general aviation parking via Charlie 8, Charlie, Charlie 6, hold short of runway 36 right.
Hey, I was able to bring it back. Actually clapped after that landing. That's right. That's right. That's right. No faith, you little bitches. Oh, no. Okay, it wasn't. No, it was because they really had to use the bathroom. Child giggled during the smooth touchdown. See, my landings aren't that bad. The rating just dropped because they had to really use the bathroom, and I didn't let them get up during the landing process. Taxi general aviation parking via Charlie 8, Charlie, Charlie 6, hold short of runway 36 right, River 91 Alpha Romeo. They just, they really had to use the bathroom through landing, and I said absolutely not. I kept the seatbelt lights on, and they're bad. Like, they're in the red having to use the bathroom. That's why their rating slipped at the end and went down, but it's going back up now because I've got this. We've landed. It was a really smooth landing, which helped bring the rating back up. But I've got the seatbelt lights off now, and yeah, it's going back into the green because they're able to go use the bathroom now. So. Overall, great plane. Needs a little work. Needs a little work. I made some errors. I can't believe I forgot to arm the approach. It's something that I don't think I've ever not done that properly. Just getting ahead of myself, maybe a little excitement about landing in the weather, but we were able to make it okay. Is this 36 right? It is. We got to hold short.
Approaching runway November 901 Alpha Romeo, cross runway 36 right.
Turn the strobe on to cross this. Cross runway 36 right, November 91 Alpha Romeo. See, they're all back in the green now. Now that they could get up and go use the bathroom. Let's make a general announcement. Strobe can come back off. We've crossed the runway.
Approaching runway 36 right.
A great, fantastic aircraft, fun to fly. It's a shame that in the real world they don't have auto throttle. They do on like maybe a dozen models out of the several hundred they've released. So it doesn't have it in the game. It's not one of those models. They don't have enough information to go off of. That's a shame, but still fun to fly. They just need to optimize it. The stutters there on landing were very difficult. Part of the reason I missed the approach button was just I started noticing the stuttering and was like, oh boy. It made the landing very tricky. It made it difficult to follow the glide slope flying manually because of the stuttering. But once they get this aircraft optimized, it's going to be great. This will be definitely one of the best aircraft in the game. I love the realism. I love the attention to detail. being able to fuel your own aircraft, being able to interact with the passengers. It's all pretty amazing. Whoop. Didn't mean to dead stop there. Great aircraft overall. Props to FS Reborn. Really enjoy flying it. It's my second flight in it, I think. And I'm gonna have to keep practicing with it. Got a ways to go. So we are here. We're gonna play the deboard announcement. While we do that, we're gonna go to ground ops, roll out the red carpet, connect the GPU, security cones and chocks. We're gonna go ahead and cut the engines off and hook up the ground power. And we're gonna start unloading. Fuel status, we could skip complete that. It's fine. We got tons of fuel actually left there. Interesting. But let's open the cargo doors and the cabin doors so the passengers can exit. Waiting for transfer, 21 seconds. We're just going to come up here and we're just going to kind of do a reverse flow. A little bit of a reverse flow here. Shut this aircraft down. We'll leave it on ground power. Turn that off. Shut that down. Back to low. Off. Manual. We didn't need the anti-ice. We did leave the windshield heating on the whole time. Alright, let's see. We leave that off. We leave that armed. Turn all that off. Now let's go ahead and shut the batteries down. Now they're boarding the transfer vehicle. Looks like they've all departed this aircraft. They're boarded the transfer vehicle. We're just waiting for them to leave. Great aircraft, man. Fun flight. Loved it. Really loved it. It's a light business jet. As you can see, you can have co-pilot or a passenger can sit there. Just tell them don't touch anything because you can get rated to fly these solo. So you could have potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 passengers with a lavatory in the back. It's nice. They had the table pulled out here. We'll stow things back away. And those tables were not out when I got on this, so the passengers actually pulled them out. That's pretty cool. They put the tables back nice. So, yeah, let's check it. They're still boarding the transfer vehicle. We're just waiting for them to do their thing. Let's see. Flaps need to go back to 0. Ignition can go back to off. So everything on this plane, the next time I start it will be at what it was. We won't worry about maintenance. Alright, we'll just see if we can skip and complete their boarding, because it's taken them a while to board. Alright, boarding transfer vehicle, that should be done, so I should be able to close everything up. Oh, what did they say? Whoop. Zoom in too far. Efficient, professional, and comfortable throughout. So Uma Wang gave us 5 stars. Efficient, professional, and comfortable throughout. Sophia gave us 5 stars. Flawless service, exactly what I expect. 5 stars for Ingrid. Efficient, professional, comfortable. Ya, same thing. 5 stars. Same thing here. 5 stars. 5 stars. So everybody gave us 5 stars. Yeah, and it was a soft landing. Touchdown G-force, 1.08 Gs. Butter, ooh, zooming in too far. Butter landing from Big Daddy Butter, that's how we do. Nice and soft butter landing. everybody appreciated the landing as well. So yeah, we'll go ahead and dismiss that if we can. There we go. Whoa, the average jumped down low. That's got to be a bug because they were all 5 stars, high as could be. Applauded after touchdown, comfortable landing. So there we go. I don't know why these all have bad ratings. That must be a bug after you deboard. Wait. Cancel services. Let's just unload instant. Whoop. Unload instant. There we go. Okay, no passengers on board. So there we go. We had a good rating. Good rating. Alright, let's get out of here. Like, subscribe. If you enjoyed that touchdown, like and subscribe. If you thought it was a horrible touchdown, also like and subscribe. And post in the comments, what do you want to see flown next, man? I'm enjoying learning flying new things. Just name an aircraft. Name an aircraft. I'll let you know I prefer stuff that's a little more modern. I like the Garmin 3000, you know, Garmin Touch. I like advanced avionics, but I'll fly older stuff, like the Grumman, Albatross. I'll fly older stuff. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I'm out. Peace.